Yeah, check the mic. Word up.
OG Big Sam holds the crown. With the fam, we run the town. Mad Monday with the general. Every move is fundamental. Wicked T Wednesday. Fridays high noon madness. Master content agility. Avoiding all the sadness. Always tune in to the network. Mr. White.
What's happening? What's going on this Thursday afternoon? It is culture popping time. Yes, and we are all into the movie scene on this day. We ain't gonna hold y'all long. Just gonna talk about a few things. You got some casting going on, and get some drop dates on some stuff. Black Panther 3 slated for 28, and the casting has been done. Not with backlash withstanding. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get into who has had or is having the greatest acting career in the Black community, to say, because most of all of these that we're going to be discussing are African American.
Of the melatonin color.
Yes. Now, two slated. Black Panther 3 is dated and etched in stone for the 15th of December in 2028.
10 days after the birthday.
Yeah. And the casting in some issues are going on. There's been somewhat of an uproar of who's playing T'Challa Jr. As the underling up and coming Black Panther being groomed by his auntie. Listen, people. As much as you would like everything to be everything American, you have to remember the setting of Wakanda is where? Africa. So you have a lot of British and Nigerian and Zimbabwe and those different type of accents and whatnot. So when the young man that has gotten casted for that role got casted, y'all should get out your feelings and use your brains. Get out your emotions and use your common sense. All right. David Johnson is of British descent, and has shown, and he's new because he's only been in 3 projects, but he's new, and I like the idea of going to get somebody new and up and coming. Yeah, old boy from the Dope Boy series. Yes, he could have, but he's done enough, and he's played a lot of in a lot of stuff. He's saying, but to go and get someone who has even an even thicker accent than he does. Now to play T'Challa Jr. Makes absolute total sense to me. Not to mention his facial features are a lot closer to Chadwick Boseman, than the other guy. So you know what I'm saying, there's win-win situation right there. So all of this, you know, why can't an American? What's wrong with getting somebody? You got to make it has to fit. Not, you know what I'm saying, we're talking about the features and the, you know what I'm saying, the language ability as well. Okay, you know what I mean? Come on now. It has to make sense. It has to fit in more ways than one. And this fits. He has the facial features of the younger T'Challa from Wakanda Forever. You know what I'm saying? He looked like that kid that is grown up. He looked like that. And his facial features also kind of mirror Chadwick Boseman's a little bit. So I mean, you know, it is a better fit. Along with his, you know, bilingual ability, he speaks 4 different languages. You know, what's your thought on this, man? What's your
I mean, I agree with it. I was cool with it. I like seeing people get their opportunities, you know what I'm saying? From any time they doing good. Because if you look at his little catalog, it's not extensive, but he's hit the mark on each role he's played. And right now, casting him in this is just perfect for the whole entire thing, because like the boy is on a roll. You want to hit while the iron's hot. You want to make sure this Black Panther movie delivers.
You're right.
You want to get the best actor in there. And now, what's the name from Snowfall? To me, I feel like you wouldn't be able to, just from an age standpoint, you wouldn't be able to portray him as the young man.
Because he's a lot older. I mean,
he would look too old to be, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, especially if you're going from the end of the last movie.
You're going, because the T'Challa Jr. at then was 10 years old.
Yeah,
judging by the trailer, they moved up a decade, and maybe 11 years. So we're talking about a guy that's going to be playing a 21 or 22-year-old guy as the nephew, you know, in training. So I mean, you know, it like I said, it has to fit and it has to make sense. And this young man is of that particular age, and it fits. And like I said, he can speak 4 different languages. That fits. To have that the Nigerian, African, British, Colombian, you know, Italian, French accent, if you will. You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
And then not only that, when it comes to people saying like, why ain't these the American actors? Name me somebody right now who you think can play, that's an American actor that can play Black Panther.
Right.
Exactly. You can't. It's nobody who's going. It's not a lot of American actors right now that are really that good. And I'm gonna get even further into that in the last little segment about that. But it's not a lot of these guys out here that I'll put in a role like that.
Right.
It's just not. It's not a lot of these. No. And shoot, all the British and overseas actors that come over and do these jobs are well prepared, and they're coming in. For one, they already kind of are used to manipulating their voices to fit because they're playing American roles. So it would be only even more natural for them to be able to manipulate their voice to play an African role and stuff like that. And then not only that,
because unless you done seen old boy from Snowfall in the interview, you wouldn't even know he has a British accent.
Yeah.
You would have thought that he was from the States. You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And he's from across the water.
Yep.
And it's played that hood role to black hood role at that to the T.
Easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't understand the backlash neither, Vincent. Like, yeah, I thought it was perfect. I was like, oh, this is a spot on fit to me.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I was happy to see him get this. Honestly.
Yeah.
So
Vincent is also asking making a comment.
Oh yeah, and Vincent, the child of blood and bone. Yeah, I've seen that.
The children of blood and bone, which I have no idea what that is, so I need for you guys.
Go watch the trailer. It's basically like a new show that's coming out. It's down there, centered around like just black. What would you say? Like African descent, basically.
About somebody's village or something to another.
Something like that. But yeah, it's got old boy from Snowfall in it.
Yeah.
It's got is that Viola Davis?
I love the casting. David is a good actor. He was good in the last Alien movie and he carried The Long Walk. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard. Now the Alien movie, I seen that in there. I seen him. Yeah, he was real good in that. Alien.
Well, she's close with the actress, right? Because she's British too. She said in the interview they have a strong bond. Okay.
And that's the girl who's currently playing Black Panther, Shuri.
Yeah. Okay. The dots are connected. I've seen that trailer. I've seen it. I was kind of amped on that. It seemed like some stuff is getting it popping. In the movie genre, the children of blood and bone. All right, we got to keep that in mind. Got to keep that in mind. I have to mark it down, make them look and see if it's already in my fire stick.
I probably need to go do a trailer review on it.
Right.
Because I didn't watch the trailer. I seen like a little kind of a clip, but I said, "Oh, I'm gonna just react to this," and put it out. So I skipped over, but I know what he's talking about exactly because I did read the caption of it, and I was like, "Oh, all right, I'm gonna come back to that."
Now, we're about to play y'all a couple of video clips, but we're gonna break down and have some questions and whatnot. But these are coming from the freshman, and some of what he's done on his channel. I'm just gonna play this one first.
Yo, what's going on, you guys? So, man, hey, it's been I forgot what event it was today. It was basically kind of somewhat Comic-Con, something like that. And a lot of movies got a lot of announcements today. Actors got announced today. We got our new Black Panther, David Johnson. I forgot the what's the name's name, but it's the guy. If you ever seen The Gray Man, he plays in that movie. I forget his freaking name, but he's the new Ghost Rider. We're gonna be getting Spider-Man at the end of this month. Then at the end of the year, we got Avengers. Then we got Secret Wars, and then I don't know if that's an X-Men movie or a show. But whichever it is, hey, man. Hey, Marvel is ramping it up. DC, you better do something. Respond. You got 24 hours. Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling is the he's a Canadian actor. He's the Ghost Rider. He's the guy who plays in Raymond and stuff.
Damn. So Nicolas Cage is not doing Ghost Rider anymore.
Nah, but he's doing Spider-Man.
Who, Nicholas?
Yeah, Spider Noir.
Oh, okay.
The show.
Now with Spider-Man, I because I've seen the last three, and see, my reason for really being all in, because I'm kind of interested in where they're going with. I mean, you have the whole good versus, Spider-Man. Yeah, he's a hero. He's doing what he's doing, but I'm kind of tinkered into him and Zendaya's character, and their relationship, and where it's going. I mean, are they going to finally be married in this one? Are they taking it there, or where they're going with it? I mean, because in real life, those two they give me a toothache. They so sweet. I like their relationship. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's gonna have to try to recapture her, because remember, in the last movie, he made everybody forget who he was, so they don't even remember him.
Yeah. Now in that they came. He got. Both of them made it back to, what I'm saying, their own reality. Now again, see, that's why I'm eagerly waiting on the next Doctor Strange, because of what happened in the last 2 episodes of WandaVision, in the season finale, and what happened in that last Doctor Strange, the ending fight scene, and the crack in the universal structure, So I'm wondering where I mean, after that last Spider-Man, where he had Doctor Strange's magic box and opened those 4 other parallel worlds to the different Spider-Men. Trying to get the world, out of him and old girls, business. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, but I haven't seen the trailer yet on the New Day, on Spider-Man New Day. But I'm, I know that
go watch it.
The movie is going to be dropping pretty soon. I'm going to look on my Fire Stick and see if it's popped up in my Fire Stick listings. Because normally, I get a lot of shit early. A lot of shit early. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie. I might go to the movies at 12 o'clock tonight.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, so
my movie theater. Yeah, it comes out tomorrow.
Oh, okay. If it's popping theaters tomorrow, shit, it'll probably be in my Fire Stick by the end of the week, or by Monday.
Yeah, where I'm at, I can go to they be having the 12 o'clock showing.
Mm-hmm. Now,
that.
Yeah, so not X-Men, but Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars are slated back-to-back years.
Yep.
Let's see.
End of this year and next year, so that lets you know they're gonna definitely have some other movies probably pop up or show other shows in between that time.
I mean, I got to see it to I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to see it because I think it's gonna be hard to outdo that last one in the multiverse. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to outdo that one. I mean, but I'm not doubting it. I'm just saying when you do something on a level like that, when you on a good level like that, it's kind of hard to, you know what I'm saying, one up yourself. But I mean, you know, each Spider-Man movie with Holland and Zendaya, you know, each one has gotten better. The story has gotten better. The creativity has gotten better. The graphics, the big scenes have gotten better. So
I would say for sure the chemistry, because keeping a cast like that together definitely helps make a movie.
yeah, and then, you know, them portraying a relationship on the screen and then them in real life are like, you know, both of them, they stuck on each other. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Married. I mean, you know, like I said, they give me a toothache watching them.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, look, listen, Tom Holland got to be a happy man. I'm just gonna say that much. Just gonna say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm just saying because Zendaya, she's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful girl. That's a whole lot of legs. You know. Oh, Destin that directed Shang-Chi. He did a great job. You can tell he loves Spider-Man, and Jackie Chan helped with the fighting in this movie. Yeah. Okay. All right. You know, Jackie is helping his countrymen. You know what I'm saying? Because he has those 3 production studios over there.
Yeah, and he still has those fight studio. Well, the stunt choreography studios too.
Yeah. So yeah, he's helping his countrymen, and he's you know giving use of his resources. You know, in a lot of instances, because it was, I forget whose talk show it was, but they was asking him about that. You know, the guys that are from, you know, his country that are, you know, high-end directors and producers, and some actors as well, that he has lent a hand to, and, you know what I'm saying, and you know, it become very resourceful, you know. Yeah, like it take Chris Tucker to talk about Jackie Chan. It's the man owned half of China. Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
I wouldn't doubt it. Shit.
you know, a lot of hotel. He owns like 2 or 3 major hotels in China. Like I said, he has those 3 production studios. And he has 2 very lucrative martial arts studios as well. You know, so if he has involvement, you know what I'm saying, in some of these projects and things, I you know, expect a lot of things to be on, you know, very, 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 very high level. Jackie Chan's one, him and Jet Li, old dude from IP, and the 3 young men from Shanghai movie. You know, good products. Good products. Let's see. Secret Wars being lined up. If you you know what I'm saying, if you're deep in, you know what I'm saying, the Marvel universe, and if you watch some of the series spin-off from the movies, you know, if you watch the Nick Fury series, that pretty much set up Secret Wars. If you paid attention to all the hints that were dropped in Ant-Man and Wasp's quantum verse, and all that was in there. is you're probably sitting on the edge of the seats like I am, waiting on Secret Wars. You know, what I'm saying. I'm kind of thought I was expecting Secret Wars first, to be honest. But Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday is coming first. So I'm guessing it's a lot of setting up of some things because there are some other movies that are, from what I understand, that are being lined up. Black Panther 3. You see, we just had the Anthony Mackie. It did the
Captain America
the
movie.
last Captain America. And what was
right
the
here,
other?
while we talking about it and while we on it, this right here, this goes to show. I think Stan Lee.
Yeah. And even the Thunderbolts movie, had a lot of connections to a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? There was, matter of fact, Thunderbolts and the last Captain America movie, it was kind of intertwined with some of the people that were involved, some of the characters that were involved. You know what I'm saying? The
some of them
agent,
going to be in Doomsday.
yeah. So, and then like I said, even the last Captain Marvel, where how things ended right there, and then them going out and recruiting, and then trying to get old girl, yeah, all that. What's up, Corey? And then that. Let me see. Because the last two episodes of Nick Fury's series, where he rescued his wife, and she's an alien. Interestingly enough, that last season I got to go back and look at it, because I'm trying to, it draws some tidbits that may help connect to Doomsday. Let me see. It was another series. But I mean, I had to go back and dig into the MCU app, and I go back into Disney and go through some things, because a lot of those series, you drops a lot of gems and breadcrumbs to what's coming now. Now that Warner Brothers has gotten swept out of the way. And everything, all things are a goal now.
If you do got Disney, it'll play all. Put everything in sequence.
It does. Disney got everything. Everything Marvel. And what I'm mad about is that it hasn't been a third season to She-Hulk. I'm mad about that. I'm like, what are y'all waiting on? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, what I'm saying? Waiting on the third season. Y'all left us hanging.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds popped up as Deadpool at the Comic-Con.
Uh-huh.
And he asked why Thor was crying. So he might be in Doomsday somewhere. Or most likely Secret War.
Mm-hmm.
Anything.
Yeah. They're running all together because you got the Mutant X team that was in Daredevil, and saying you got a lot to bring to the forefront with that crew, and the things that happened in the comic books with them along the X-Men, and getting. See, it's a lot. I hope they don't skip some stuff. I really hope they don't skip some stuff, because there's a lot You know what I'm saying? With that group and the X-Men and the Avengers together, and Fantastic Four, it's a lot that happens with them together. Even before the initial, what I'm saying, break into the Civil War. So I'm just saying, I hope that they don't, skip some stuff. I hope they let some stuff play out, in what I'm saying, in some movies, and the same with Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, and that last one, kind of left us hanging. With him going to trying to find old girl, or bring her back, with Thanos killing her for that stone, and then they use the stone to bring a whole lot of them back, but the version that was, what I'm saying, there needs to be another Guardians of the Galaxy. You have them as well. It's a lot.
It's going to be a lot of. That's why I say they moved both of them. They got both of the movies at the end of each year, so it's going to be something in between. After this Doomsday movie, is going to probably be another movie announced in between. This Doomsday and Secret War Avengers, both of them movies. It's going to be some stuff in between that. It's going to either be some shows that's announced, or it's going to be another movie that they had already planned. They just didn't announce it yet. It's going to be something for sure.
Now, James Gunn, that's the one that was, that was the whistling with the little, that could, had those little things flying with him whistling, cutting through people. That's the guy you're talking about? I'm trying to think.
No, I think James Gunn wasn't James Gunn the director.
Oh, okay. Ghost Rider movie, Black Panther 3, and X-Men movie. Yeah. I'm low key mad that Nicolas Cage is not Ghost Rider anymore. But
yeah,
I mean,
Gunn is the director.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, look, there's always Michael Bay. I know.
I don't want no Michael Bay because all it's gonna do is be explosive. Michael Bay, leave Michael Bay ass in the action movie department.
Well, you got the what the name, the brothers that been doing everything Marvel, from Iron Man to the Avengers. The brothers. I can't think of the name right now, but I'm quite sure that they could grab that and take that over and run that, and keep it popping. I mean, because we need another Guardians of the Galaxy. We need. There's a lot in that storyline. We need another Guardians of the Galaxy. We do.
You can I think you can get another good director for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, you could. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, he is. There's another Transformers coming from Michael Bay.
It might be I think it's supposed to be Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Yeah, they're doing another Joe.
It's gonna be a crossover movie. It's gonna be both of them together.
Why would you do that?
You didn't know G.I. Joe and Transformers actually had comic books and stuff together. If you watched the last Transformers, it left off with that.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, it goes together. It ain't something they just throwing together for sure.
Okay.
I would have said the same thing if they would have just threw them together. I'd be like, yeah, no, but no, they actually. I've seen like cartoons of G.I. Joe and Transformers together.
All right. All right.
So that's gonna be coming out. I don't know when. That might be coming out sometime in the next couple years. Because that movie, when was that last Transformer movie?
3 years ago.
Yeah, so
In 23.
yeah, that might be coming out here. Yeah, so that might be coming out here in the next few,
No,
probably in
it
between.
was 20. It was 24. Where the one they did with the animal Transformers.
Yeah, the Rise of the Beast. Yeah,
Yeah, which I thought was great. I like
yeah.
that. I really love that one.
So
I really,
at the end, at the end of that one, they showed when he got recruited by them dudes. That was G.I.
yeah.
Joe.
And you know what? You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Because I was confused. I'm like, ain't that G.I. Joe?
Yeah.
You know, but okay, yeah, all right. So I'm guessing they in the lab with something right there. They in the lab with something right there. You know what I'm saying? So that was the whole our whole concept and Q&A on the dropping dates on all of those. Yeah, DC need to get
both of them was good. Corey.
But I like the first G.I. Joe movie. The second one was well. Let's see, we're gonna have to go and dig up the crates because I mean, you know what I'm saying. I'm out. I was waiting on the third G.I. Joe myself for them to expound and extend on the characters and the members of the team because you still don't have all of the members out yet. You got about eight other characters that are missing out of the G.I. Joe. So I mean, there's a long it's a long story of Joe's versus Cobra, and you know what I'm saying. So they really do need to do that. I like the second one. I guess that's just me. I guess it depends on what you was expecting from that. But hey, we can do that. Let's see. Vincent says the Snake Eyes movie didn't do good. They changed the character. Yeah.
I watched a part of that movie, but I didn't really just.
Yeah, it was a bad spinoff. It was a bad spinoff. It really was. That I can agree with. The Snake Eyes spinoff. It wasn't good at all. They didn't do Snake Eyes any justice. You know what I'm saying with that spinoff. It didn't. And why they changed the characters, which was also a problem of that. You know what I'm saying. That it was not good. It didn't work. It didn't pop. It didn't register.
That's when Hollywood be trying to do the money grabs. Y'all got to stop doing that shit.
Yeah, when they reached inside of, you know what I'm saying, Marvel Comics Universe with X-Men Last Stand. I was 38 high. I was 38. Look, understand me. It was a good movie, but as a comic book kid, I was pissed. You killed off some main characters. I mean, Professor Scott. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the human part of her, and knowing that you got I mean, and then you left us hanging and try. You left come with kids and hanging. How you kill Professor and Scott when you still got the It's an Hour War. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, so much. I was angry for a long time about X-Men Last Stand.
When they do that, I think what it is they don't. I think the studios don't be thinking they're gonna do another one of them movies, so that's why they do stuff like that instead of because at that time, honestly,
you can't do that to comic book kids. You can't. You're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose customers. You're gonna lose viewership. You're gonna lose money at the box office. For anything else Marvel with because the Marvel cinema took a hit behind Last Stand.
I mean, if you think about it, a lot of those stuttering, my bad, y'all. If you think about it, Marvel movies went down for a minute until Iron Man came back out, and then that's when everything started back up again. Because Blade kept everything afloat and allowed us to get X-Men and Spider-Man and stuff like that. And Marvel movies kind of tailed off a little bit. And then when Iron Man hit, boom, that's when everything else started to hit. Ghost Rider and stuff was pretty decent, but those seemed like one-offs. Those didn't seem like it was going to transform into anything else.
Well, I mean, because they didn't know what they was doing when they introduced Ghost Rider. Because they tried to stick to one particular storyline instead of going in and sitting down and looking at the creative team going in and looking at what I'm saying, the storyline in the comic books from Ghost Rider. You know what I'm saying? So when you introduce things, such as the Ghost Rider, you have to have a poignant roadmap of telling that story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which they screwed up with X-Men Last Stand. No, you can't. No. Now I will give them a good bit of due of going back and cleaning it up and redirecting it and getting it back on course. I will give them their due. You know what I'm saying? X-Men Futures Past did that. You know what I'm saying? It did that.
Some of that, yeah.
Telling that story of the beginning.
Is going to get his redemption in the Doomsday movie.
Yeah,
that Wolverine X-Men Origins did kind of suck. See, that's what I'm saying. Some of the movies didn't hit after they made them
because they watered us down with a bunch of X-Men solos. They watered us down.
Yep. Now, I don't think we're going to get a good Hulk movie because I forgot something. Yeah, I forgot it's something going on with the Hulk character. And that's why we can't get a solo movie of him. That's why he's only been a side character pretty much now. The best version of Hulk that I felt like we got was the Incredible Hulk. The Edward Norton Hulk. I felt like that was the best one.
Yeah. Which was connected
I like that version
to them making which was connected to them making the Avengers. And then they still have to the where the gamma ray came down on old boy's head and his brain grew. You know that
was
that guy, that character, they have to do something with that because that is a real thing, especially in the Hulk verse.
He was in the Captain America movie with Anthony
Yeah.
Mackie.
Uh-huh.
So that's where he is. That's where his little story plays out more at. So he
I mean, yeah, he is a Captain America, Iron Man rival as well as Hulk. He is.
Logan was.
He definitely is, but they're definitely gonna have to do something to expound on that character a lot more. Now, with what happened to Hulk in Endgame, I think now. See, they put a lot of resolute stuff in the Endgame. You know what I'm saying? See, you know, here's where you mess up, you know what I'm saying, not sticking to a particular storyline and instead of over sensationalizing it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because Widow gets killed. You know, old boy girlfriend in Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I'm saying? She gets killed in Endgame as well. And you still, that's why I say you need another Guardians, you know what I'm saying, for to you know, roll out that map work on him searching for her, trying to find her, you know, as well as them linking back up with you know what I'm saying, the Avengers. You that's a must. But see, this is where but this is where what happened when you over sensationalize things and put things out of whack.
Because I think another reason why Guardians of the Galaxy won't get made, Dave Bautista is not going to be playing Drax no more.
Why? What happened? I mean,
he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to over. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to oversaturate that character.
He's trying to say he don't want to be typecast,
basically. And yeah, Zoe Sander trying to play Gamora again. She doesn't know she wants to play Gamora again because I think she said something. I remember her saying something about she didn't like going through all that makeup all that time and shit.
I mean, I guess when you, I don't know. I guess in some cases, money just don't make you happy because I mean, you know, I just, you know what I'm saying, in the Marvel universe.
Look at Dave. I mean, if you look at Batista, shit, he got money.
I mean,
he got quite a bit of because he got
he's made a lot of movies. I mean, but he, you know, being in Guardians and being in, you know what I'm saying, you know, in the Avengers, in the Thor, you know, connected to some, you know, the Thor movie. I mean,
yeah, and she was in this last Star Trek trilogy movie, so she got money. She got money.
Well, now Zoe Saldana, I mean, in her own right, yeah, she's her catalog is
in Avatar. Oh my goodness, she getting
yes, she's in the Avatar franchise. She just did Columbia 2. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention her television series Lioness is off the chain. I don't know if anybody be watching that, but you know, that military television series Lioness, yeah, she that bitch in Lioness. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, so I can understand her not wanting to go.
I mean, her calendar has been quite full.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got three avatars under your belt, and all of them have hit.
Basically.
All of them have hit.
Got a Star Trek trilogy.
You know what I'm saying? And the way things are looking, there's definitely going to be a fourth avatar.
I ain't gonna lie, they can wrap them big blue motherfuckers up though.
Huh?
Y'all can only have so many in tribal wars. Like, God,
I mean,
damn.
but you know, they have. I mean, I think at this particular juncture, you know what I'm saying, it's about having and finding your own home. They've been on the run, you know what I'm saying, you know, and got kids, lost a kid. The daughter is going into something. I think she's going to be the next queen. I think the daughter, you know what I'm saying, character is going to be the next queen. Because she's the most powerful one. if you take a good look at it. And I mean,
I gotta watch that last of the fire and
Fire and Ash.
Yeah, I gotta watch that one.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Each one has been better than the last. You know, from where everything started to where everything is now. You know, I mean, they did a good job. They did a good job with this, you know, telling the, you know, with the creativity and, you know, telling the story and evolving the story, you know, from planet to planet. You know what I'm saying? I'm intrigued and interested in waiting for the next. I'm just glad that the third one didn't take as long as the second one did to be made. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of you know storylines to cover. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming off this third one, the kids' lives, and you know her character and Sam Worthington's character. You know what I'm saying, relationship. You know. Because they've been through a lot. Oh my God, they've been through a lot. And you know, they've been through a lot. They have been through a lot. You know, but Zoe Saldana, her catalog right now. I mean, she's yeah. You know what I'm saying, from Colombiana to like I said, her television series, The Lioness, is doing great. And you know, from you know her, let me see, you know, Avatar. What else? It's something else she's doing. Columbia, the franchise, the Avatar franchise, her television series. You know, okay, and having done, you know, her character, you know what I'm saying, in the Marvels. I mean, I would love to be her accountant.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to be her accountant. You know, with Jeffrey D. Morgan and Chris Evans. Zoe, she was in it. Losers. It was a DC prop. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I liked her character in that as well.
Yep.
You know.
You want to hit him with the last topic?
Yeah. I mean, we kind of got detoured off of, you know.
Hey, that's all right. Yo, what's going on, people? What's going on? Hey, I got a great one. I mean, you can see the question. You see who in the picture. Who is the best actor in the picture? Now, to me, hey, this one is a hard one because, in all honesty, I'm gonna have to say this. It's kind of hard to pick the best because, for me, I can make a case for Lawrence Fishburne, Samuel L. Jackson, And of course, we already know a lot of people gonna already go Denzel Washington, but a case can be made for Samuel L. Jackson and Lawrence Fishburne. It's like those three, and then you probably will put Will Smith fourth, and then I put Eddie Murray and then Old Boy last. That's just me, but it's hard to say because, like I said, Lawrence has some very classic movies. Samuel L. Jackson has very classic movies, but I think Denzel's the only one who's won awards and stuff for their movies. That's the biggest caveat of that. So, who in this picture is the best actor to y'all? I mean, it's kind. I want to say Lawrence, honestly, but then again, like I said, you can make a case for Samuel L. Jackson. I'm gonna let y'all decide this, man. This was too hard for me. What do y'all think? Because you can make a case for those three, and then I'm pretty sure somebody gonna come in here and try to make a case for Eddie Murphy and Will Smith for being the, well, I don't know with those three. It's out of those three though. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna keep saying it like that. It's out of those three actors: Denzel, Samuel L. Jackson, Lawrence Fishburne. Who is the best actor out of those three? You have to decide it from those three, honestly. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Man.
Well, I'll start from the bottom.
Okay.
The young man that played in the Five Heartbeats and the Temptations.
That's who I got at the bottom. Like, I don't even think he needs to be in.
He's done a lot of low budget stuff, but he is a very good actor. But he would definitely be at the bottom of this list. He would definitely be at the bottom of this list.
Yeah, it's already getting hard for you. It's already getting hard for you.
Even though at one point Will Smith was Mr. Box Office and there was no doubt he earned that title. You know what I'm saying? Over a decade, he was wearing the box office out. But he would be fifth on this list.
Okay.
To me, Lawrence Fishburne, Eddie would be fourth. Eddie would be fourth. You Beverly Hills Cop franchise, and then he did a lot of so-so stuff. You got the Beverly Hills Cop franchise. You got Harlem Nights. Mr. Charlie. All top tier by him, but there's a lot of others. We're talking comedian, all right? You know what I'm saying? Coming to America, okay? I can't look past him being he's done some serious stuff, but it's the comedian aspect, and you're trying to grace him amongst some, theatrical giants. All right, he would be fourth. Now here's where it gets tricky.
Hold on, let's talk about that. You still putting him, without being the comedian, you're still putting him over Will? Go look at, like, if we pulling up catalogs.
Here's why, because I came up on Eddie before Will. Will always be Fresh Prince of Bel Air to me. You know what I'm saying? The Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff. You know,
I going in Eddie stand up as well. Is that playing a factor?
I mean, yeah. Because
that's on his resume. That is something that's on his resume.
Yeah, it's on his resume. Delirious is on his resume. Raw is on his resume. You know what I'm saying? You know, but again, those factors are amongst some theatrical giants. You know, Fishburne and Jackson and Denzel. And now, you know, with the top three, here's where it gets tricky. You know, it does, because a lot of people, you know, just on nostalgia spottage would say Lawrence because of deep cover. They would say Lawrence first because of deep cover. You know, but you know,
are you going from your 1, 2, and 3 spot, or are you deciding who's going to be in this 3 spot?
Yeah, I'm deciding who's going to be in this 3 spot. Okay. Samuel Jackson, monstrous role in Marvel. I think his one of his most underrated roles was the role he played in Long Kiss Goodnight. You know what I'm saying?
I do you one better. I say Jackie Brown.
And that was good, but I still say his role in Long Kiss Goodnight
no.
Was one of his most underrated
role.
Yeah, one of his yeah. I think that character that he played in that movie. I mean, because the character he played in that movie kept me was laughing. You know what I'm saying? With some of the one-liners. What?
I can't put that over. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Well,
I can't put that over that.
No, I'm saying I'm saying underrated. Underrated roles, okay? Because Time to Kill is not an underrated role. But Time to Kill is one of his best movies.
Yeah, but a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people overshadow him because of what's the name's role.
What?
He was the main actor.
What? You talking about Matthew McConaughey?
Yes.
No. I'm no. That movie was one of his best. Playing the father in that movie, in that cast, you know what I'm saying, and still shined. Yeah, McConaughey was the lead actor, but his role as the father of that child in that movie, he shined hard.
Yeah,
hard. Now I'm saying the role he played in Long Kiss Goodnight was one of his more underrated roles, and that was still a damn good movie for a action drama. And up to there was some funny motherfucking points about him in that movie, and the constant remembering the way he would have to remind himself with, you know what I'm saying, of stuff by singing a damn song. That shit was funny as fuck. It was funny as hell. The Negotiator, one of his best movies, as well. Where I'm going right here.
So
Lawrence Fishburne would be third. Samuel Jackson would be second, and Denzel would be first. With the hit, let me tell you something. Virtuosity, one of his first movies, Virtuosity and Glory, captured me. The what was the name of the joint? Oh man, because I'm remembering so much right now.
Malcolm
The
X.
one where he played the cop. And no, that one too. Look, Denzel's catalog, Grammy, Tony, Emmy slated. On top of the fact he financially endorsed and helped Chadwick Boseman's career get off the ground. I know philanthropy is not a part of the resume in this, but I just wanted to put that in there. But Out of Time, the Equalizer franchise, Training Day, King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Oh, you talking about the cop? You talking about Two Guns?
Oh, Two Guns, Safe House, shit, Fences, Picket Fences with him and Oprah.
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis. I'm sorry. Denzel Washington is undeniable. He would be at the top of this list.
I don't know.
He would be at the top of this list. He would.
This is why. Well, I'll let you finish first. Let me.
He would be at the top of this list. And I am a strong Samuel Jackson fan. Okay, and even remember some of Fishburne's earlier joints, and then even him playing Ike Turner and What's Love Got to Do with It with Angela Bassett. Okay, being Morbius in
The Matrix.
in The Matrix. Like I said, a lot of people would probably literally be sideways and say, "Man, he was in deep cover." Yeah, he was, and was great in it. One of his earlier joints,
He was also in The King of New York.
Yeah,
he also was in Hood.
Hoodlum is one of my all-time favorite movies.
Yeah. My name.
What I'm saying? Playing Bumpy Johnson.
So
what I'm saying.
That's why I'm saying I don't.
But Denzel played the guy that Bumpy idolized, Frank Lucas, American Gangster. Touche.
Actually, Frank idolized Bumpy because remember Bumpy Johnson.
I think. Wait a
minute. See that we gotta talk.
Even with the correction. Yes, even with the correction, but you know what I was saying. But even with the correction, I still, to me, Denzel's catalog is the greater catalog. I mean, we all have our picks. From Virtuosity to all the way up to, Gladiator 2, all the way up to Equalizer 3, from Virtuosity to Equalizer 3. I just, that's just my vote. I mean, I know your top three may your top four may look a little different, you know. But mine is that right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, all these motherfucking snakes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? But Jake,
Yeah,
Jake,
yeah,
Jake.
mine.
I'm smooth with this bitch, Jake. You know, but I mean, you know, that's how my stacking actor tier would look with this grouping. That's how mine would look.
So I'm gonna run through mine real quick. Of course we got the same guy at the end. I'm gonna put Eddie in that next spot.
You putting Eddie at 5?
Will. Yeah. I got Eddie at 5. Now, for the reason, majority of these reasons are pretty much the same. I go off of the versatility in your characters. Are you playing different characters, or are they just seeming all the same? Eddie's character he plays multiple roles, but the character all seems the same.
Corey, his role in Jurassic Park was very small. He was in the first one, and that was all. And I mean, that was like.
I mean, he's still in there though. He's still in there.
I mean, he was in it. I mean, but his role was small.
Look here. That's gonna start one of these Ronnie Lott arguments now.
No. It's not. It's not even the same.
Not on his resume, though.
I'm not saying that to take it off. I'm just saying his character and role in Jurassic Park. He was in Jurassic Park all of 15 minutes.
We know all niggas was dying early in those type of movies. It's okay.
And that one, I mean, I wouldn't list Jurassic Park as a major when you're coming to listing. You know what I'm saying? His catalog.
Resume, I will put that kind of down at the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying with that.
Okay, we right there at the team, man. Because I wouldn't, like you saying, I wouldn't put it up there because he wasn't in it that long, and then he got killed that fast. Yeah.
Now with Star Wars and you know him as Nick Fury, okay, heavy hitting situation. Again, it's his Samuel. That's why I have him second to his catalog. You know what I'm saying? He has some. He's been around for a long time. He's been around for a long time with some majors. He's been around for a long time. I mean, okay, with Denzel. I mean, okay, one that I didn't mention, X.
I said Malcolm X at first.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Malcolm X, Training Day, the Equalizer, you know what I'm saying, franchise, you know what I'm saying? Even to some of his earlier work with Virtuosity, and Glory. You know what I'm saying? The picket fences with Viola. There's and a multitude of others. I mean, but that's just that's my order. That's my order.
All right, so then I'm gonna go Will next. Go Will in my 4th spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Denzel in my 3rd.
Ooh, you been disrespectful.
And I'm gonna put Lawrence in my 2nd, and then I'm gonna put Samuel in my 1st.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Woo. Mm, mm, mm,
Yeah, yeah. I think I that's and
John
it's
Q.
hard to, huh?
John Q.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Another monster.
yeah.
You know. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Look, okay, Corey, we're we're just doing the ones that are in this picture.
In the picture.
We're not excluding. They're just to clarify, we're not excluding him. It was just we chose this question because of this picture and who was in this picture.
Yeah. Now, if
Okay.
they would have put Morgan Freeman in there, it'd have made it a lot harder.
Yeah. Because
It would have made it a lot harder.
Morgan, you know, he's in some joints. Chain Reaction, you know, $1 Million Baby, you know,
Yeah.
the
You
hand,
smoke crack, don't you, boy? You smoke crack, don't you?
you know,
Hey.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have made this list a lot harder to do.
He was in Shooter.
Red.
He played the pres. He was in the last two. Let me see. London Has Fallen. And
if you like that Magic movie, Now You See Me, Now You Don't. He
he was in all three of those in that franchise. So I mean, we're not. It wasn't no exclusion on purpose. We were just this was the picture, and you know we decided to do this because of the individuals in this picture. You know, there are a multitude of other black actors that we could, you know what I'm saying, that could and probably should be in this conversation. You know what I'm saying? You know, but we
see
more. You know, Corey. What we'll do is we got to now. But what we will do, we will spin the block on this. We will spin the block on this, and we will do some homework and do some research and try to come up with a shot that has, you know, a couple other actors, including Freeman, in it. You know what I'm saying, to put up alongside this picture, and we will, you know what I'm saying, you know, and spin that back and run that back for you all. How about that?
Yeah, I'll find. I'll put time in and find something for y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Because we got there's a lot. There's a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know, and we'll redo it. You know, because this is just 6. We need to have some top 10 of sorts. You know, you know what I'm saying. So that's what we would
get Mike and Don in here too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or somebody, get some others' opinions on it.
Yeah.
So.
No. It's all good because you asked a great question, bro. You asked a great question. You asked a great question.
You just made us have to spin back on it, so
right.
It's definitely coming back.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, you asked a great question. So I mean, and we're glad you asked that question. So now we got to spin the block. So we spin the block on great topics. You know what I'm saying? So we'll spin the block on it, and we'll come up with, you know what I'm saying, the props and the you know and put something together where we can, you know, have all of the, you know, at least the top 10 greats, you know what I'm saying, on this thing, and we'll come back to that and redo the ratings. You know what I'm saying? What up, E? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean?
We said we wasn't gonna take a lot of y'all time.
I'm just saying, yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
We tried.
You know, and it always comes down, you know, when you have good topics. You see, this is why this segment was created. That's why Culture Poppin Presents was created. For conversations such as this. Movies. Because I got a music conversation for y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna tell you what's in it, but I'm just telling you. Yeah, I got a music conversation for your ass. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna have that next week. You know what I'm saying? So hey, y'all pull up. You know what I'm saying? Same network channel, same network time, 5 p.m. I think, you know what I'm saying, Thursday. We'll make it, this Culture Poppin is starting to get some wheels up under it, about the gaming, you know what I'm saying? About the movies, and actors. Because we're gonna pull some black women out and do the same thing. Black women actresses and do the same thing. And I think that was even going to be more heated. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta send you a picture. I thought I did send you that. Matter of fact, yeah.
We'll keep it in the creative room and set it up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep it in the creative room and set it up. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, I got a musical topic for y'all. It's gonna be a hot one. It's gonna be a hot one. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a hot one. So, when I'm finished doing my homework and get all the joints together for it, we gonna come with it on that. Leo, I ain't even gonna let you do that to me. We trying to get out of here. We'll be here another hour and a half. We'll be in here another hour and a half. We will be in here another hour and a half. And now I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what we gonna do. Okay, we gonna table that and we gonna pull it up. Let's say next week or the week after.
We can do it next week. We can let
next week. Okay, with top old school movies from the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We y'all giving us homework. Well, I tell you.
Hey, that ain't gonna be too hard for me.
You got to go Google it. You weren't even born.
Oh, I didn't watch. Oh, my pops had 80s movies. Trust me. I know what a VHS is. I ain't that young. Hold up. I know what it is. I know when you had to set the TV and stuff when you wanted to record shows and use the tape to record movies and shit like that. Yeah. I know what a VHS is. Hold up. I know what a Polaroid is. Wait a minute.
So we got some stuff on set. We're gonna spin the block on this. You know what I'm saying? Top 10 black actors. You know what I'm saying? Rankings. We gonna hook up one for top 10 black actresses. You know what I'm saying? As well. We got the music topic and we got the top old school movies of the 80s. It's on. See, but y'all, yeah. So I mean, you know what I'm saying. We got our next couple of shows are going to be on a premium. So you know what I'm saying. See, hey, y'all stay tuned. Y'all pull up tomorrow. Falcon Friday will be on deck. Everything that went down today will be discussed tomorrow from training camp. We're gonna spin the block on some possible free agent happenings, and possible trades happening. Guys, it's looking like a couple of teams that are imploding. Not just from injuries, but looking like some organizations are hitting a reset in their prospective situations. But tomorrow on strictly about the Dirty Birds, we're gonna give you contract update with Bijan Robinson. We're going to give you inside analyzation on the youngin Strand getting active in camp with his reps, and give you an update what's going on with Jeff Albrecht not being there and everything good in family situation. But the defense is where we're going to have defensive conversations and all that. So y'all pull up for that tomorrow. Also,
the OG SmackDown recap tomorrow.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. That I'm going to be doing the Seattle Storm Atlanta Dream game as well. On that, it may be me solo dolo because Ant won't be available and Biscuit has to work, and Madam, she's going to be at Truett's working the Braves as well. So I may be dolo on that, but I'm going to bring it to you. You know what I'm saying? We had to do what we got to do to, you know what I'm saying, to get it out to y'all. The youngin, the pastor, going to be giving y'all some stuff tonight on his reactions from camp and some other theatrical stuff. So y'all pull up for that. You know what I'm saying? Look out for him from the Almighty Network over there. The man's doing good work, good things, big things, you know what I'm saying, as well as, help run Mr. White Network. I'm not even going to front. A lot of stuff that gets done in Mr. White Network is because of this young man. So, you know what I'm saying, y'all, show him some love, hit them like buttons. If you ain't even locked in, subscribe to that young man. He is doing excellent work. Excellent, and it cannot be overstated. He is doing excellent work out here.
We got a Resident Evil trailer, and the Gears of War E-Day dropped a multiplayer gameplay reveal. So they revealed a few things. So I did that today, and then I have also interviews. Head coach Kevin Stefanski, Chris Lindstrom, Jalen Walker, another one of the linemen, and Jahan Dotson had an interview. Cooper Rush and Michael Penix had an interview. So those will be dropping tonight.
Yeah, y'all check all that out so you'll be ready, you know what I'm saying, for the recap on it tomorrow on Falcon Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? So
the beta for Gears of War E-Day starts the 6th, August 6th through the 10th.
Right.
So if you got it on pre-order, you'll be able to play the beta. Get in there and get active because you'll see it. I'm a damn show be on it.
Yeah. right.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be all over that game.
Yeah. Well, so once again, man, we appreciate you all for pulling up, tuning in, you know what I'm saying, giving dialogue. Y'all hit them buttons, man. From the Almighty Network to Mr. White Network. Hit them buttons, like, share, subscribe. And on that note, and not to forget, we appreciate you all because this don't work without you, man. This don't work without y'all, man. So we greatly appreciate y'all when y'all come in, and whether it's a live chat or you're just viewing, we appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But see, Leo, you coming here trying to extend conversations, man. You know what I'm saying? Look. Okay, we're taking the notes. We're writing it down. You're gonna get that answer in the next episode or so. And with that being said, man, we gonna keep it we gonna keep it dirty. We gonna always keep it real with ourselves. Let your next choice be your best choice for the Almighty Freshman, aka the Pot Stirrer. I am the People's OG, aka Mr. White. Y'all have a great night.
Peace.